Hello, lovelies. I've got my November Elves box, and I am very excited to be showing it to you. And in case you're thinking, wow, that looks a little bit weird, that is because the box is about twice as tall as the usual boxes. Here's a old box for comparison. It is almost twice as tall. So since I don't have a really good way to set up my camera in any other spot, the depth is a little bit weird. Now, in case you're wondering why the box is this big, I think it's because one of the molds is really big, based on the previews I've been seeing. Oh, and as always, the Elves box is a subscription box, which I purchased with my own money. So I am under no obligation to be nice about what I find in here. And if you're interested in purchasing your own subscription box, there is a link down below that gets you, I believe, some kind of discount. And it's supposed to get me some kind of something, but I don't think I've gotten anything from people using it yet. So I'm not sure how that part's working, but check out the links down below if because it'll at least get you guys a discount if you decide to buy. So without further ado, let's find out what's in the box. Okay, and let's hope I don't hit the camera. It's really close, but okay. All right, so they switched over to the booklets. Okay, so booklet. Is that page one? Page one. Information on about referring people. Oh, it says right there, if I refer people, I'll eventually get a free regular box. That's cool to know. And people who did previous months, that's cute. Premium box. All right, so this is the stuff you're not gonna see. I am not getting a snowflake mirror mold, but I am getting a 3D castle mold. Oh, that is why this box is so big. Okay, so let's look at this stuff. So I'm gonna assume the mold is this box, and oh good, I have scissors nearby. All right, scissors. Just have to get it open. There we go. Open, open, open. I like this. It's like an extra present inside your present. I don't know, does anybody else just really like opening packages? I think that's why I order from Wish so often. Oh, that's pretty squishy mold. Okay. Squish, squish. That's pretty intense there. So that's going to be some kind of super fancy shape, and I'm guessing that the mold itself goes to about there. So that's about 4 inches tall, and then the square is about 3 inches. So that definitely explains why this box needed to be so big. So what that actually looks like finished. Do we have any pictures of the finished product in here? Nope, we don't. I think some other people have already gotten their boxes and done demos with it, so if you want to know what that looks like, you might still be able to find it. 2-part resin in, let's see here, 100-gram bottles. I think these are bigger bottles than I usually get in my Sophie Toffee boxes. I think they usually send the 40 or 50-gram bottles, but they obviously had to send enough to make sure that I could do the entire castle, because this is definitely a project box. Let's see here. Blue LED lights. Blue LED lights. Ooh, that's exciting. I thought that I would have to hunt those down myself if I wanted to create the exact project. So that's really cool. Dreamy blue holographic flakes. That is definitely these. And these are gorgeous. I'm not sure I'm going to use those in the castle, but I would definitely use them in some dice. So keep an eye out for me doing projects with that. I'll probably just post pictures either on my Instagram or my Facebook, or maybe just my Patreon. So who knows? Pick a social media, follow me there. We'll see what I share. Silicone measuring cup. Okay, I have a bunch of these that I got from other sources. I love them. They are great. This is only big enough. It's marked in 20s and it goes up to 100. So you cannot mix all of that in one cup. But if you use it as a measuring cup and then stir inside a plastic cup, you can still do all of this as a single project or a single pour if you want. When I use them for my dice, I don't go nearly that high because dice don't take that much. And wooden mixing sticks, 2 of them. Yay! I use so many, so many wooden mixing sticks. These are just going to go in the collection of wooden mixing sticks. Because wow. So in terms of getting what you need for a project, yeah, you got what you needed to make like a nightlight looking thing. I can't tell if it looks like this might already have the batteries in it. Let's open it up and find out. Yeah, it doesn't say if the batteries are included or not. I think that just flips open. Don't break it, don't break it, don't break it. Don't break it. Come on. Oh, wow. That is definitely secure. Okay, it comes with batteries in it. Cool. So it comes with batteries in it, which means that, oop, there we go. That is not as bad on screen as it was to my face just now. So that's pretty cool. When you do it, you unspool it, you put all the wires down inside the castle, but you keep the control thing outside so you can replace the batteries and such as needed. So it's pretty much like a cute little like nightlight decoration thing. I am honestly not, like, it's a cool mold. Do not get me wrong. That is a cool mold. I can tell it's going to be a cool mold, just based on the details I could see inside it. I don't know how well those came across on the camera. I'm not sure if this one's really worth what they charge, because ultimately it's you get enough to make one. And I guess you'd have some leftover glitter depending on how heavy-handed you are. You could probably check the mold with some water to see if you actually have to use all of the resin. I would probably fill a measuring cup that has some pretty precise measurements, pour until, check to see where you filled it to, pour until the mold is full, and then look to see how much water is left in the measuring cup if you want to figure that out, because you might not have to use all of the resin to do it, so you'd have a little bit of leftover, but probably not enough leftover to make a second one. So, I mean, on one hand, this is really cool, and if you've got the premium box, then you got the mirror and the stuff to make a second one with like a light up mirror, which is kind of cool. But I'm not sure that the regular box on its own is really what... Oh, here we go. It says 45 G of A and 45 G of B to get 90. So yeah, you will be able to make two, but you're only going to have the LED lights for one. So that's something. Oh, and it says that this resin only takes 6 to 12 hours to cure. That's interesting. I've been using a lot of two-part resin that takes a full 48. So it might be you can unmold at 6 to 12, and then you still need to set it somewhere with really good ventilation because it's still off-gassing. Something to be careful of. But the instructions are nicely detailed, so that's super cool. And the next box, it tells me, is going to be the blowout box. They have been posting teasers for this already. I'm pretty excited about it. It looks like I'm going to get glitter that's not pink. Like, that's the thing. They made a point of saying uncommon color glitter, and I'm like, yes, that means not pink, because the pink is what they do all the time. So if you're interested in that, you actually really get your money's worth on the blowout box, but it assumes you already know something about resin because you're not going to get complete projects in it. They've done these for a couple of years now. They're usually really, really good. So consider subscribing if you haven't already, and it's a couple days before Thanksgiving here in the US, so happy Thanksgiving to those of you who celebrate it. Happy last weekend of November to those who don't. And also, my birthday is in a couple of days, and I will be at LosCon, L-O-S-C-O-N. It is a small science fiction convention in Los Angeles. And I've kind of done this, I've been doing this con for years, so it's sort of like, this is my birthday con. There's a high chance my birthday will happen during this convention. And usually I just happily tell everybody it's my birthday when they ask how I am, because yay, birthdays. Okay, so anyway, below there are links to all of my social media that I remember to pay attention to, my Etsy shop, the discounts, links for Sophie and Toffee. Check all that out, and I'll